Hey everybody, it's Kevin. Today is Thursday, the 1st of October 2020, and I'm glad to be here with you with this meditation. Um, Interesting that here we go again with the Prison Waif that showed up um, for the second time this week. Earlier, it showed up as a challenge. Today, it's showing up as an ally. In the Collette Baron-Reid deck, um, Oracle deck, I believe that there are messages in everything. And just to make absolutely sure that the Prison Waif was indeed the card that I was meant to um, deliver to you in the meditation I was meant to present to you, I shuffled them twice, and twice the Prison Waif came up. So that's a very strong indication that even I myself doubt messages and lessons sometimes, and I almost chose to pop the card back in the deck and choose another one. I sat briefly, thought about it, meditated on it, and self-sabotaging beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'll never have enough. All of these things that have been with us for the longest time creep into our subconscious. They become like our own subliminal messages. It becomes comfortable to make these affirmations, and it becomes comfortable to live in that discomfort. So, whoops, excuse me, I'm adjusting my foot. I feel like perhaps this morning that spirit and the energies of the universe are guiding me to remind you that the way through self-sabotaging thoughts and beliefs, and trust me, I have them. I had a bit of a shock this morning when a automated charge was placed upon my banking account for a membership that I believe I cancelled or is no longer valid. So immediately I went into the panic mode. I felt, my heart, my belly shift, my jaw tighten, and a little flash of anger. Well, it really was automatic. It wasn't like a person deliberately, purposefully went ahead and decided to charge me. It's probably a blip in the system. It's probably something that we all don't pay attention to. But when it happens, it's time to pay attention to it. So very quickly, being present to the fact that nothing terrible has happened, nothing horrible has gone on. It is just the fact that there was a blip, like a flat tire, like I don't know, a reaction to some food you've eaten. It isn't any way, shape, or form come as something to upset the apple cart or turn your life upside down. So the antidote or the lesson in working through these self-sabotaging poverty conscious belief systems is, first of all, to understand it is a belief system that does not have to continue. It is a belief system that we should own up to and be present with putting in place. It isn't something that somebody else placed upon us, or perhaps, and here's the kicker that I want to get you to listen to. We're driven by and attracted to, inspired by and empowered by everything that we see and we hear connects to everything that we're going to do. If we're not present to that happening, it's very easy to slide and slip down that bank and drop into poverty consciousness, woe is me, I can't, this, that, and the other, because it's what we see, it's what we hear, and it influences us on a level because our mind is programmed, hardwired by the fact of the way our brain works to receive each and everything as a big whole picture. But only about 12 to 15% of the brain is conscious, is working to be here in the now. If you think about concentrate on something that's not present, something that you have to do, that's a future experience. Something that happened to you that's not so good, that's a past experience. While you're concentrating on all of those things, concentrating on how you move forward, being in the present and changing it, altering it, switching it up, has no room. Yet, all of what we are seeing, hearing, believing and processing is going on. It's being recorded in our human brain memory bank. So, really important why this showed up and why Spirit wants us, me, to learn it, is to remind you that the way through it, the way to change it, is to be grateful. Live in gratitude. Speak gratitude. Speak for all the things that you are truly happy about. And I'll go to prayer, if you will. Prayer is a request outward. Meditation is a journey inward. Meditation reveals to us what's in the soul, what's in the heart, what's in the spirit, what we need to learn and listen to, if we're willing. The one beautiful thing about being a soul that has a spirit that's anchored into a physical body and living a physical life is choice. While there's a lot of folks who believe they don't have a choice, somebody else makes a decision, they made a choice. That affects us. Now we get to make a choice. It's a bit like when the queen of the, I think it was the chess queen, showed up playing a game. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 steps. Choices that people make are their own choice. They're allowed to make them. But they also should honour and respect our own choice, because we too are allowed to make it. It isn't the choices that we're making that creates the challenge. It's perhaps, number one, the way we deliver it, the way we serve it up, the way we present the choice. If you know the choice that you're making will deliberately and directly affect another person, be grateful that that person will be willing to listen and will be willing to learn and willing to show you what you need to know about how that affects and changes their life. But we don't take the time to do it. We just make the decision, we make the choice, and we just go with that. So for today, the 1st of October, a brand new month, just write 5 things. Don't go into big long. If you want to go into more, that's up to you. That's still a choice. But 5 good things that you know for sure that's working, that you're grateful for, that you have. If you feel good and healthy, be grateful for that. If your bills are caught up and paid on time, be grateful for that. If you have a job that supports you and sustains you and puts the bare essentials on the table, be grateful for that. If you have your family close by or still on the planet, alive with us, be grateful for that. If you're experiencing general good health, be grateful for that. If you are enjoying the sun and the cooler temperatures, be grateful for that. If you have a vehicle that you drive to work and back and it works and it starts up and it gets you on the road, be grateful for that. Every green light that you come to that lets you go further, faster, and doesn't get you stuck in traffic, something to be grateful for. There are many things to be grateful for. What that does, it changes the brain chemistry, it changes the vibration, it lifts up, it lightens up, and it changes everything else. When we fill our mental, emotional, spiritual toolbox with the good stuff, with the substantive stuff, the disappointment, the poverty consciousness, the self-sabotaging beliefs and thoughts have no room. And if you think about the difference between being happy, content, satisfied, or sad, discontented, upset, or dissatisfied, without, lack, what area would you like to be in, and what place do you want to vibrate through? Now, I'm going to get to meditation in a minute. We're digressing, but this is an important message since this came up twice. Other people are not going to be ready for this change that you're making. If they're used to seeing somebody say, do, believe, and be reactive, upset, annoyed, they're used to seeing that, this new you is going to be a little bit disarming. Expect it. And if you feel like you have to explain it, I learned to give that up a while ago. Then you can say, I'm trying something new, and be honest. I'm finding that my self-sabotaging poverty belief system isn't really working anymore. And I'm sort of doing something else. You can even explain it as being a bit kooky if you want to, but I wouldn't go there. Again, it's another self-sabotaging belief, calling yourself kooky or odd or strange or hippy-dippy or wild or whatever that is putting a label that doesn't deserve to be there. All you're doing is trying on something different. Maybe you'll encourage somebody else to try on something different too. That's the point. We're here to inspire and empower and move on. There's a saying that I learned last week: when the student's ready, the teacher appears. If you're wanting something new to happen, if you're wanting some new experience to occur, you have to be open and ready for it and declare it. I'm listening, and I give humble thanks that you're here to teach me. Whether that's a person, a book, a TV show, a radio show, some music, whatever that is, let it in, be grateful for it, and then learn the lesson. All right, let's meditate. Close your eyes. Here comes the glasses. Off they come. Big breath in. Let it go. You can bring your forearms to a chair with your hands and palms facing your heart. Just keep following your breath in and out. Begin to see yourself as the vessel that you are, the bridge between the Mother Earth down below your feet and the Heavenly Fathers and beloved spirits way above your head, way up in the ethers. You are the bridge. You are the container that joins the two realms together. And settle your mind on your third eye center, right where you are. Now imagine we'll do a creative visualization. The soles of your feet have opened up. Just that magic, all the negativity, the darkness that's stuck to you, that's attached itself to you, whether you deliberately pulled it in or not, is being magnetically pulled down through the soles of your feet down into the core of the earth itself. Allow the light that's in your heart, the light that's in your belly, the light that lives within you to become joyful, weightless, bountiful vibration of positive love, positive energy shining out. Allow yourself to lean in to the lightness. If there's any areas of your body that feel stiff and tight, cramped, tired and heavy, just breathe this light, airy feeling into those areas and just imagine they soften. Every breath in pulls that energy to that part of your body. And every breath out lets it dissolve, break away, and drop down through the soles of your feet to be transformed. Allow the ebb and flow of your breath. Inhale the good stuff. Exhale the discard. Every breath in is a brand new start, a brand new opportunity, a brand new place of possibility. Every exhalation lets go and makes room for every next inhalation. Sitting quiet, peacefully, gathering in everything that you wish to have happen for yourself. Declare the gratitude for it. Feel the gratitude, the relief that this brings to you. Make the declaration that I am so happy and grateful that everything in my world is running perfectly. I am so happy and grateful for the opportunity to put good food into this great body. I'm so happy and grateful that every day, in every way, I continue to improve and grow. I am so happy and grateful that I can be a light that serves others and a light that continues to nourish myself. I'm so happy and grateful to feel the peace, the love, the light, the positive energy of this vast universe within me. To extend this peace, love, joy, and positive light out from me. I'm so happy and grateful that the energies and the powers of the universe have already granted me blessings beyond my dreams I am so happy and grateful that every single need has already been met in abundance, in prosperity, in financial security. I'm so happy and grateful to have the ability to surrender my worries, surrender my woes, and surrender all that troubles me to be taken care of by the universe. Allow yourself to just bathe in happy gratitude. To know right now in this moment, this message has come to you for a reason. Be happy and grateful to have learned it. Affirm and be happy and grateful for the understanding of the message. And with the love, the light, the feeling of contentment, happiness, joy, positive energy, allow it to fill every part of you, on the inside of you, on the outside of your skin, and protrude away from you like a change in your aura. You can gently place a protective shield around you if that makes you feel more protected. We're just raising the vibration of gratitude, happiness, healthy being, and knowing that whatever lessons you've learned, whatever troubles you're facing are temporary. Give them over to the power that has the ability to instantly take care of them. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Honor yourself, you've done the work. Honor yourself being a positive part of the world. We lift our thumb knuckles between our eyebrows, gently bow forward. Namaste. Give yourself and everybody gratitude. That felt good. It felt positive this morning. Thank you for letting me share all that. I'm going to upload this onto YouTube. I've been working with this notion, idea, thought, belief that, again, I think has been placed upon me that somehow I have to have this abundance of subscribers and likers and people, rather than looking at the fact that that's really already happened. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for a reason. And it seems to be a positive reason, an uplifting reason, a reason that I am aligned to and attuned to. So for those of you who have liked and subscribed and shared and done all the things that I seem to be programmed to say, thank you. I'm happy and grateful that you get something from it. So with that said, instead of having just a day that matters, living a life with purpose, think about how your October, the entire month, is going to roll out for you. And write down, anytime you get a notebook, I'm trying to think where's my notebook, but it's here somewhere. And write down anytime you have one of these thoughts that pops up, that just is like a a splinter, you stubbed your toe, just that, just a little sentence, and then change it. That's the quickest way. Like if you're saying something like, "Oh, I can't afford it." Ooh, stop. Write that down. I can't afford it. Then think, is it true? You can afford it. You've got fear that if you spend it, more won't come. That's the fear. If you spend this money, I'm not saying go out and be reckless, but if you spend this money, if you afford this stuff, you write that check, you get that cash out, it's gone. Oh my gosh, that's it. That's where it is. That's where it lives, that rub. Where do you think the money came from to begin with to pay for it? If you weren't supposed to have it, it wouldn't be there. Also, know that if that's your thing, your poverty consciousness, you wrote down that thing that said, can't afford it, oh my God, I'm going to die. No, because we don't ever die, really. Change it into, thank you for this money. I know there's more where it comes from. My affirmation that has always worked for me is my bank accounts are bulging and my pockets are full of cash. Just keep saying it. And trust me, it's weird. It just works that way. All right, my darlings, have a great Thursday. Thanks so much. I enjoy you. I love you. I'll be back here again tomorrow, Friday the 2nd, with another one. Bye.